Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Before starting our event, I would request the esteemed monastics present to please proceed with the Vedic chant.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi Shanno Vishnururukkramaha. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma vadishyami Ritam vadishyami Satyam vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaramavatu Avatu mam Avatu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhadram Karnebhih Shrunuyama Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangaistushtruvagam sastanubhih Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuh Swasti na Indro Vruddhashramah Swasti nः Pusha Vishvavedaः Swasti nastarsho Arishtanemiः Swasti no Brihaspatir Dadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishnaarpanamastu.
Pranam and a very good morning to all the esteemed monastics, our esteemed guests, professors, students, and all the participants present here. I am Oren, a student of the Computer Science Department second year, and your host for today. It is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to the annual Tech Fest of the Department of Computer Science, Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda Educational and Research Institute, Perceptron 2.0, powered by Voxumo Systems. I am filled with immense gratitude as I stand before you today to introduce our distinguished guests who have graciously joined us on this momentous occasion. We are delighted to have among us the founder and CEO of Voxomos Systems, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, who would be sharing his profound expertise in the AI domain through an insightful seminar today. We are also fortunate to have with us Swami Sarvattomanandaji Maharaj, Vice Chancellor and esteemed Professor at RKMVERI, Dr. Shukumar Das Adhikari, Professor and Dean, School of Mathematical Sciences at RKMVERI. We also have with us Dr. Shubhir Kumar Ghosh, Distinguished Faculty Member of the Computer Science Department at RKMVERI, and esteemed Dr. Shumit Ganguly, Eminent Professor from the Department of Computer Science, IIT Kanpur. We are all thankful to them for giving us some of their valuable time and for presiding over this event. I would now request Dr. Shumit Ganguly to please felicitate our esteemed guest, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, with a flower bouquet. I would now request Dr. Shukumar Das Adhikari to please present a shawl to Mr. Kumar as a symbol of gratitude. I would also kindly request Swami Sarvattomanandaji Maharaj to come forward and present a selected set of books to Mr. Kumar. I should mention that the books include Lectures from Colombo to Almora by Swami Vivekananda, Selfless Work by Swami Bhajanandaji Maharaj, and Spiritual Treasures by Swami Tiriyanandaji Maharaj. With this, I would now request Swami Shastravidyanandaji Maharaj, the President of our event and Professor of the Computer Science Department, to kindly deliver the welcome address. Maharaj.
ओम नमः श्री यतिराजाय विवेकानंद सूरये सच्चित सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे. Respected Vice Chancellor Swami Sarvattomanandaji Maharaj, Chief Guest Sandeep Kumar, Founder and CEO of Voxomos Systems, the only and sponsor of this event, and Professor Shukumar Adhikari, Dean of RKMVERI, Professor Shubhir Ghosh, Senior Esteemed and Distinguished Faculty Member of our Department, Professor Shumit Ganguly, Faculty of Computer Science Department, IIT Kanpur, dignitaries, faculty members, monks, brahmacharis, dear students and participants. So namaskar and good morning to all of you. So on behalf of the Perceptron committee, I heartily welcome all at Perceptron 2.0. So the Department of Computer Science and organized the second edition of the annual Tech Fest Perceptron 2.0. Last year, it happened in the month of January. So this year, we have organized the events in two modes. One is online and offline. Two online events are the essay writing and photography competition, and offline events that are going to happen today are coding, gaming, quiz, AI hackathon, and special talk that will be delivered by our chief guest Sandeep Kumar. The title of the talk is Accelerate Digital Transformation Using AI. The student volunteers are requested to finish the morning events before the 12:30, so that the all participants and volunteers are expected to assemble here to attend the exciting talk. Okay. So I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the HOD and the student volunteers who have worked tirelessly for 1.5 months behind the scenes to make this event possible. So once again, a warm welcome all. Thank you. Om Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you, Maharaj. With this, I would now request Dr. Shukumar Das Adhikari, Dean and Professor of the Institute of Mathematical Sciences at RKMVERI, to please share a few words on the stage.
Om Niranjanam Netamanantarupam Bhaktanukampadhitaviraham Dhitavigraham Vai Isavataram Paramesamidham Tam Ramakrishnan Shirasa Namama. Namaskar. Revered Vice Chancellor, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, other professors on the dais and in the hall, and respected monks, dear students. So Maharaj had requested me to tell something. I didn't know what to say. So he asked me to tell something about learning. So few lines to my students. Okay. So Thakur told, Jatodin bachi totodin sikhi, meaning as long as we live, we learn. And Swamiji at some point, somewhere he mentioned with some tinge of pain sort of, that by the time we learn little bit what to learn and how to learn, time comes to go. But nevertheless, we try our best, and I will tell few words from scriptures in the light of maybe who else Swamiji's sayings. So you see in that our Medabhavan itself, the line from Mundaka Upanishad, okay, de vidde veditabbe. So this is two type of things have to be learned. So the question is what to learn and how to learn. So what to learn? So one must pursue material knowledge and spiritual wisdom simultaneously. If one doesn't want to say spiritual or that sort of thing, inner development as a human being, first one has to become a good human being. That is one step towards. See, unless each individual tries to become or go towards becoming God, the world cannot be a heaven. See what is happening today. People have this desire and fear. We have desire to dominate individually, in society, internationally, countries. And then we attack some country to dominate. People die, suffer. And then there is another thing, fear. Fear of being dominated. Fear prompts us to have preemptive attack. Or then there are these lobbies of greed. So there will be business with selling weapons. They will some way prompt wars. And the local level also, you see in US many times in school, people gun culture, somebody will come with gun and kill some students. So this only knowledge, technical knowledge, even in old days when we didn't have so much of technology, then this fire, when we learned how to use fire, then we could use in cooking, could keep it in front of the cave to keep the wild animals away. But again, they could kill each other. And today we have sophisticated weapons. We can kill and if sometimes atomic war happens, as people are afraid nowadays, then the whole world will go back to this thing. So that says that we cannot have only technology and this sort of knowledge. We side by side we should develop ourselves. So as a human being we should share and grow together, not having the idea of dominating and all, like already today is sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu, this principle. So even Ishopanishad also says, avidyaya mittum tirtha vidyaya amritam asnute. Same thing is again and again told. So we have to go with these two things together. So once I told that with technical knowledge and this will not be enough. But on the other hand, this spiritual thing also will not be enough, because one Buddha needs one Sujata to bring some food. Okay, even when the monks are and the rishis are doing meditation in the forest, some people will come and destroy their thing, throw stones and all. Then somebody has to go and kill them. So these two things have to go together, both in the society and inside. So both the two things have to go. Now how to do? How to do is a very difficult question, because how to do is one good thing is that, as Swamiji pointed out, that weakness is sin. We have to become strong, because every weakness will prompt something wrong. And at every situation, if you have to choose what to do, there may be 10 possibilities. But all 10 will have some mistake. Sarvarambahi dosena dhume nagni ribabrita. But then what to choose? Swamiji told that only way that you feel heart of heart which makes you strong. That is, choose that. And Brahmananda Maharaj also told that you take yourself to the highest point and from that take a decision. And that happens because whenever I have seen in my life, as because now I have grown so old, because there are some senior people sitting here, but whenever I took some decision, not from that thing, then even I did some to help someone, that didn't work. Neither that person is happy nor I am happy, and things become topsy-turvy. So, then what is the problem, practical problem with the students, what I see in mathematics now? Because there is something like, as I told, no, one should be sincere, and this. To understand from one line to another, sometimes it is very difficult. One may have to spend one day. Then what people will do, they mug up. I have seen, you ask the question, why you wrote this to that? No sir, I didn't follow, I mugged up, number they want. But this will not help them, they are not sincere. Okay, and this eventually it will not help them, though it is not that sort of sin of just mugging up and producing, but they are cheating themselves, and so they are losing knowledge. And in fact, there is this connection, some story comes in my mind. There is this Bengali story that there is a fly killing clerk. Okay, Machimara Kerani. That how that one clerk, those days there are no photocopying machine and all. So one has to copy, one fellow got a job of copying some calculation ledger of some business house to another one to make a copy to send somewhere. He is copying, but in one place, in one entry, there is a fly somehow got stuck and died, and then one cannot read what is written there. One easy way is that if he adds the whole thing and subtracts that one, then he will know what was in the new. But he doesn't do that difficult thing. Okay, what he does, he also catches and clicks the fly and puts it there. Okay, and then jobs is easy. But this way, at least this would have helped in the new copy. One would have got the right version, but one loses that. Okay, so this way, okay, will not help. So as I say, that what Swamiji has said, that we should try to be strong, be sincere. And how to, Swamiji told in several places that in our teaching system, what we are doing, we are putting the horse behind the cart. So that we need concentration, because everything what we learn about inner or outer is through concentration. And before we learn how to concentrate, a lot of things, data is given, and we become just a storehouse of information. And then the power of analysis goes. Now here we see that, of course, in computer science and all, people are learning how to analyze things and develop these things, and that way you will improve. So as I say, that it is told in Bhagavad Gita also, that panipatena pariprasnena sebaya. So in broad sense, you have respect, but respect not only to the student, to the teacher, but mutual respect. Pariprasnena, you have to have questions, ask, and okay, and sevaya, the service attitude, okay. Then we can learn, and that is the way we can grow. So what else? These few things I wanted to tell. So of course there are several more people with more experience and knowledge and all. So I told few words, okay, that how to learn in some way. They concentrate and learn the meditation. Meditation is one good thing, okay, to develop concentration. And here it is the best place. You meet several people with whom you can learn the method of this thing. With this, thank you. See, it is like a somewhat like a seed. Nisargadatta Maharaj told, a seed is in the sequence of innumerable seeds, and in it, it is the experience of the past. So many forests is encoded here, and also in it the promise of so many future forests. So you are like that, all students. So with this I stop. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I would now request distinguished faculty member of the Computer Science Department, Dr. Shubir Kumar Ghosh, to please say a few words.
Respected Maharaj, distinguished guests and students, I didn't know that I have to speak to you. Okay, so I see there is a digital transformation in the next lecture coming. Okay, I'll tell you one story which changed India. In 1987, I returned from US and I was in TIFA, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. We have a computer unit there who moved to Juhu just a year back or so. They are all my friends. So I went there to meet and we are having coffee. Well, I asked, hey, did you use ARPANET in US? Then some of them who just returned from US said, yes, we have used ARPANET. And that is interesting, the way we send email. Then we said, let us have email in India on the cup of coffee. Then said, how shall we proceed? Then we contact, okay, let us write a proposal for email. So we wrote a proposal, mostly by NCSD people wrote. I had very little contribution to Department of Electronics that we need a email service in India. They start laughing at us. Then they said, you need the permission of Post and Telegraph. So we went to Post and Telegraph for permission. They looked at us and said, you people are educated people. Why can't you write letters? And there is no email. Well, you people come back from US and you think those things work in India. It doesn't work. They threw us out. Then after insisting, they said, get the permission of Indian Overseas Communication. We went to Indian Overseas Communication. They looked at us, and saying that, who are these fellows? We have some beard, having some chappal, like very young people like many of you. They want to do all these things. So we went out and have coffee, sitting there what to do. After a couple of shuffling between PNT and OCS, they got bored. They say, okay, we'll do whatever you want. The Department of Electronics gave 1 year money to start this project of sending email. And then all the 5 IIT, IISc, TIFR, NCSDC, they all hooked. Then Department of Electronics got really surprised. So all the top IITs, IISc, TIFR, Premier Institute, all are doing this. And that is how the email started. And after that, they didn't disturb the email system. And what happened? Because of people in the bureaucracy had no idea of email, we could start the email. That is the fallacy, because they didn't know. Once they came to know, everybody is seeing it as a potential, then they started asking queries. How many people is, what kind of rank they have, do you have an operator to send email? Then we said, no, we send by email by ourselves. What? You don't have an operator? So the whole concept that you can directly communicate one-to-one by email was something absolutely foreign to this country. But we started it. Most of the credit goes to NCSDCT and these people. They all told me, I come to the network. I said, no, I will do my geometry research. So I missed a big chance of making money. But I don't regret. That was the need for the future, email. Later, of course, all this internet, web page and everything came. So let me end with one question by Shirish Maharaj, Swami Sarvatananda. Long back he asked me, what is information technology? He was that time in Vivekananda birthplace. So actually I was his PhD examiner in Kanpur IIT, so I knew him for a very long time. So I said information technology is to make knowledge a common knowledge. Then he said, why? What do you mean by that? Then I told, earlier days knowledge used to be restricted to Brahmin and it was very closely guarded. Today's world, knowledge has to become common knowledge. Everybody should access to it. Unfortunately, so far we have been accessing only the data, information, but knowledge yet to be absolutely open for all. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts and views. I would like to now invite Dr. Shumit Ganguly, Distinguished Professor at the Department of Computer Science, IIT Kanpur, to please share a few words and enlighten us on the prospects and future of computer science. Sir.
Distinguished guests, Mr. Sandeep Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Swami Sarvatomanandaji, my senior faculty members, almost my teachers actually, Professor Adhikari, Professor Shubhir Ghosh. I have learnt a lot from Professor Shubhir Ghosh. And distinguished monastics, my pranams to all of you, and brahmacharis of Ramakrishna Mission Mutt. And all dear students, welcome to these kinds of events which are perceptrons. I'm not very spiritually advanced or anything, so I cannot speak much about spiritualities. I'll just talk a little bit, one or two things about where we see current digital technology going. So some points some problems that we see that a lot of this areas of which are very popular today, which is called artificial intelligence, machine learning combinations. Some points that are generally important or useful is the ability to predict.